Just Kendrick Lamar, I would make love to him, and the only thing that he could do is decide if it's consensual or not.
What in the DDS world is going on out here, Andrew? Like, Jesus Christ, mate.
What are you doing, bro?
Kendrick Lamar had recently dropped an album called GNX, and within that album there was a song where he actually say a line that's, said that that talks about white comedians making fun of black women and stuff like that. And for some reason the whole internet kind of knew that he was talking about Andrew Schultz. So for those who don't know who Andrew Schultz is, he's a comedian. He can be hilarious. Sometimes he's more of an insult comic, and but sometimes he's not so funny. However, there was a segment Andrew Schultz was actually making fun of black women per se. You know how they're annoying, they can be abusive because of this. Let me just play the clip real quick.
What is the black girlfriend effect?
You never know about
blow out the other culture.
Yeah, so you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend, all of a sudden he's got buzz cut, clean shape up. Glows up, bro.
I like that. I like that.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they start stressing around this black girl complaining about shit all the fucking time. That's why they gotta shave their hair.
Nah, bro, white guys with black girlfriends,
they grow a beard because there's more cushion when they get slapped the fuck out of them.
That I just showed you went viral I think a few months back, right? And a lot of these two other guys that you see that was laughing with Andrew about when he was insulting these black chicks. So basically now Kendrick kind of spoke on that on his song Whacked Out Mural. And of course word got back to Andrew, and he decided to respond to Kendrick, but in a weird sort of way.
First of all, Kendrick's people and the gang affiliate, everybody, his security, they will kill me. They will destroy me. They'll find me in the street. They'll fucking cut me up. They'll shoot. They'll do whatever. I'm not a tough guy. Y'all do. But just Kendrick, I would make love to him. There's nothing he can do about it. Just Kendrick Lamar, I would make love to him, and the only thing that he could do is decide if it's consensual or not. That's the only thing he could do.
Oh, he kept going.
If it's me and Kendrick, no, this is about physics. It's about physics. I don't even know if I'll get hard. But if we're in a cell, there's a chance that if we're in a cell and we're bored and we've done tattooing each other, whatever you do in the cell, and we ran out of board games and we did all the other things, we cleaned everything, and I'm like, man, I might as well fuck you. There's nothing he could physically do to stop that.
I get it. Comedy is subjective because one person might find something funny, the other person might find something quite disgusting. And the fact that he kept going on and on, putting that graphic in your mind, how he would like to actually sexually assault another man, it's just, that's some heavy ditty stuff.
Listen, nobody has respected women more. Through art.
Yes.
Than rappers, okay?
Absolutely.
So I completely understand how a rapper could look at a comedian telling a joke and be like, yo, y'all need to switch that shit up.
Yeah.
How dare y'all keep saying your wives are annoying? Be more like us, and bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks. I beat my bitch with a stick. What?
Isn't it also kind of ironic that hip-hop is somehow the only genre that tend to uphold rappers when they're actually telling a story or whatever they're talking about? Somehow that has to reflect their life. That has to be who they are. No one actually walk around to Arnold Schwarzenegger or Jean-Claude Van Damme or all these other, let's say, action movie stars and stuff like that, right? To believe that they're actually serial killers. They're out there just gunning down people, like they do in their movies. Nobody go up to, Keanu Reeves and be like, yo, you John Wick, so you have no right to talk to me about any type of compassion because in your movies, you kill people. Hey, really?
Let's see the exact line, okay? Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law. Now, technically speaking, if we're going off of grammatic English,
Okay.
he's saying, I can talk about black women, and that is law.
Don't let no white comedian talk about no black
So
woman.
he's basically saying all white comedians
Are only allowed to
talk about black women.
exclusively.
That's what I'm talking about, Kendrick.
We're back.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a law.
Finally, he understands
It's
it.
a law.
Now I understand why he's doing a comedy with the South Park creators.
That makes
Because
sense.
he appreciates white comedians that make fun of black people.
There you go.
And they've done that brilliantly for decades.
Yeah, that's true.
And he would never want to, break one of his own laws.
No, that's true.
I mean, didn't they have a character called Token?
Token on the South Park show?
Yeah, they do.
Which I'm sure Kendrick is a big fan of.
That's true.
He must be a big fan if
true.
he's going to do a comedy with them. I mean, we can look that up. Apparently, he has a comedy coming out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fact.
But
Right? The reason why these type of hip hop music, the one that promote violence and promiscuity and all that stuff, is because these were the type of music that was being pushed onto the public by the record companies. And then you had a guy like Kendrick Lamar try to balance, being mainstream and still be able to have a good message within his music and stuff like that. It's a balancing act. To a guy like Andrew, I don't think he cared that much. Nor should he, because that's not his culture. However, if someone was actually insulting his culture, the people that kind of wear the hat and, the type of people that Kanye almost got canceled for, yeah, if you talk about these folks in any sort of way, then here you will see how passionate that he can be. I'm just saying.
Now, you gotta understand.
I snitch. I cooperate. I tell.
Yeah, litigation.
Okay? You will squabble up in a jail cell.
Here's what you gotta understand about Ken. It's very important to him to protect black women. That's why he's never done a song with an abuser confirmed. He's never done a song with anybody that's suspected of abuse. He's never threatened to remove his music from Spotify because they removed R. Kelly's music, who for sure fucked and held captive underage black women.
Hold on.
This is all very important to Kendrick.
Wait a minute, just let me understand what's going on here, because I think that you're using sarcasm as a comedic device.
It is a comedic device.
But you're so fucking smart right now that I don't know if you're serious or making jokes. Are you saying that Kendrick Lamar put it on wax that he is protecting black women from white comedians' jokes, but not the kidnapping, molestation, and rape of R. Kelly? And actually, in reality, he would take his own music off Spotify to protect R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Someone who's kidnapped,
a sexual
molested,
predator,
and black women?
Oof, children.
Are you saying that he's done songs with other men who have potentially put hands on black
Not
women?
potentially, confirmed.
Again, here you are trying to muddy the water, right? The reason why Kendrick and his label was threatened to remove their songs off of Spotify, not because simply they wanted to remove R. Kelly's song off of Spotify, but because Spotify wanted to remove R. Kelly's song, but yet wanted to keep all the white artists' songs that has been convicted of the same crime as R. Kelly, but yet had no problem keeping these other white artists' songs onto their platform. So the double standard was what Kendrick and his label was fighting against.
Wait a minute, convicted?
Yeah, I don't know what you call Chris Brown, but yeah, whatever that is.
Not breezy. Not breezy. I took a picture with Chris Brown. Hey, bro, I took a picture with him immediately.
Primary point is that you are insulting a group of people that that Kendrick care about. But then therefore you try to conflate that by saying that, well, if that's the case, then you shouldn't actually work with rappers that actually, say derogatory things towards, let's say, black women or black people or stuff like that, right? To a certain degree, you do have a point, right? However, if that's the case, then you should also be able to work with a guy like Charlemagne the God, who actually allegedly had a case against him because he had a minor, allegedly. So wouldn't that also put you in a bad light as someone that is in the same caliber? But then again, you might not care about that. So you are pretty much putting that label upon Kendrick and saying that, well, because you have somehow worked with those people, then you shouldn't be in no position to actually pass judgment or actually even be offended on behalf of a group of people which he care about, right? And that's a stupid argument. Someone actually was out there, insulting the group of people which you belong to, your tribe or whatever the case may be, then yeah, you would also feel offended. Right? But anyway, let me know down below what you think in the comment section. Do you think Kendrick Lamar had the right to actually take offense of white comedians speaking trash on white or black women? Or do you think that Andrew Schultz had every right to actually snap back in a weird sort of way, whatever the hell he did it, or not? But anyway, so you know what it is. So share, like, comment down below, and subscribe. Once again, I'm your host, The Haitian. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
They grow a beard because there's more cushion when they get slapped the fuck out of. That's hilarious. I think the black girlfriend effect. It might be a protective instinct, bro.
You think?
Protective. Yeah. Do you guys have you ever had black girlfriends?
Yeah.
Have you ever had white girls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. What's your favorite?
We love them all.
Yeah.
Oh really?
We love them all.
Yeah.
That means white.
Yeah. That means white.